Well, thanks for joining us for this special signing day conversation. My name is Greg Rakestraw. I won't give what year I was an alumnus of the University of Indianapolis, but just know that myself and the guy to my left, we started here at the exact same time. We've been around for a minute or two. Frankly, I'm the second most important part of the conversation. Joining us now, the head coach at the University of Indianapolis, it is Chris Keevers. And in my hand, I hold the names of 40 players you have brought in this freshman class. That is a haul. Congratulations. Tell me about this group.
Thank you. It's UIndy fit. That's what we go out with. That's what we do. That's what we find. We've got 10 of us on the road, and we're able to find the motivated student, that's the high character individual, guy that likes to work, and that's our formula for success. We've done it for many years now, and we're going to keep doing what we're doing. And those guys are what we just talked about. They're great people. They're motivated students, they're good workers, and we're going to win a lot of ball games with those guys.
There have been these various recruiting pockets over the years, and obviously one of them is your own backyard. 17 of these 40 players call the state of Indiana home.
Yeah, we always start with Indiana, in Indianapolis first. Michael Engel, our offense coordinator, has been in Indianapolis for 2 years. He's got a great feel for the area, and we've got some big-time players out of Indianapolis the last couple of years, and really happy with that. And then I thought we did a really good job with the state. Hit some school. Snyder, we got a player from Snyder, we got a player from Penn, Mishawaka, some of the really good high school programs in northern Indiana, and then we came down to southern Indiana, got a bunch of players there too. So we put together 17, and we're happy with the group, and that's our start, and then we expand from there.
You guys were kind of a pioneer of recruiting the south and west suburbs of Chicago, and now basically every Great Lakes Valley Conference program tries to get players from that area. Looks like 8 Illinois natives are part of this group.
Yeah, Raju Blackman, our co-defense coordinator, he does a great job of covering the area, finding the right guys, finding the right fits, and that's when you do that, you're able to get a bunch of good players.
You've always had a handful of Ohio kids. I think of now generations of Schultes that have been around the program, or all-time leading tackler Ted Liette from my days. About the Buckeyes that have made their way across the state line.
We didn't get as many as we usually do, but we got three good ones, and really like them. Ohio's always been good to us, that's why we scheduled 2 Ohio teams next year. We really like it's a short trip for a lot of guys in Cincinnati and Dayton and Columbus, and it's a good fit for us.
But there's one group that is new to me, and even before this conversation, have I been missing something these last couple of years? You got 9 young men from the Bluegrass State from Kentucky. That's kind of new ground for you guys, correct?
Yeah, we put Bo Snuggs, he's our Nichols coach, and he just did a great job. We covered the area, and we've got a bunch of dynamic players, really good kicker, receiver, quarterback, just a bunch of good players, linebacker. Really like that group, and Bo did a fantastic job.
A couple of Tennessee young men kind of into the mix as well. So let's kind of back things out and look. Obviously, everyone in college athletics talks about how recruiting is different because of the transfer portal. And you're not just recruiting incoming freshmen. You have players from other programs, other divisions now that want to come play for you. How does what you're able to do in the transfer portal affect a class like this one?
Well, we've brought 5 mid-year transfers in, and we graduated 24, so we needed some older guys, and you lose some guys, so you have to fill in those voids. I like the high school kids. We like to build the foundation, but we've been able to find really good transfer guys that fit our program. The 5 guys we brought in are really high character individuals, great guys. They're fitting in really well with our team. So we're going to take not a whole bunch, but just some to fill the gaps, just to make sure that our depth is good at those positions.
And frankly, that has always been something that really good teams at this level have done. Whether it's getting players to come down from the FBS, from the SCS level, whatever the case may be, there's been a litany of those players over the years. Was there a particular position of need that you were kind of looking for in this class?
Not really. We want to take a bunch of offensive linemen. Those guys. You need those guys. Defensive backs would probably be. We've graduated 4 corners, so we needed to get some defensive backs, and we did that. We did a nice job. Really like the guys we got. Good players, and so that was probably defensive back would be the spot.
There's a couple of young men that I know in this class in the state of Indiana that are multi-sport kids, and my guess is there are far more than that. The 2 kids who I've called their names in basketball this year, Ray Laird of Jeffersonville, Aiden Brewer of Noblesville, who's a starter on one of the best teams in the state, and Jeffersonville is not far behind, Having kids that play multiple sports, what does that mean to you in your program?
We like getting athletes. The guys that play a lot of sports are good for us. You know, anytime you can compete, I like it. Unless like guys, when you come to our place, you know, if you want to play in the All-Star game, play in the All-Star, compete, keep competing. I mean, that's good for anybody. And like the multi-sport guys, you know, those two guys are really athletic and good players. And you know, and we took a guy down in Kentucky that's a multi. You know, he had basketball offers, and you know so we like our guys. You know, we like them playing two sports. They're athletic.
I referenced the fact of generations. You've also got at least one young man in this group whose dad was an athlete here. And I think Grandpa was here as well. And he's a local product, Nevin Tadaro from Franklin Central. Tell me about that process.
You know, he's a good quarterback, but he's also a combo guy. He can punt, and he's a really good punter. So, you know, he can do both. And anytime at this level we can get guys that can do two things, we want to get them on our football team.
All right, so now these young men all have degrees to go earn over the course of the next 3 months. When do you get to see this group on campus?
You know, they will come on our spring game on the 19th. You know, our football alumni tailgate and our spring games on the 19th. Let's go. Come on out and see us. But we'll all get together, and we do a lot of things. We get physicals with them. We fit equipment. We have a parent meeting. We'll get them all back together on the 19th.
All right, and then they're back on campus early August, then, correct?
Yep, well, real early August because you know we're playing a week 0 game. So yeah, we're back August 1st. I mean it's early August. So but you know, really when you put this class together, we had some people that really helped us. And you get 40 guys we signed today. We had the 5 that we signed in January. I mean, admissions. You know, Barb Lawson has been great with us. She's been fantastic. Our strength staff. Our training staff, and then Katie Chrisman, our assistant athletic director, she did a great job in helping us put this thing together. Just want to say some thank yous.
And one other person I want to recognize, and she may not have helped you recruit a single player, but I know you are thrilled that she is on campus. Talk about the relationship with the new athletic director.
You know, Kim Pate, she was the athletic director of the year in 2023. She is very hands-on. She's energized the place. She's very positive, wants to help, wants to make us great. I can't tell you how excited I am that she's here. I mean, she popped in my office the other day, and it was just a great feeling of support, and she's all in. I mean, she was there today during this, you know, when we started, we were there at 7 o'clock. She's there. I mean, so really excited about her and you know, what she's going to do with our athletic department. I mean, her vision, and she gets it. She gets it, and it makes me very happy that she gets it.
Spring football, you mentioned the game is April the 19th. Practices get underway at some point in time in March. What does kind of that interim time, the next, say, 5 or 6 weeks, look like for you?
You know, we're gonna start working guys out in the mornings. We're lifting right now 4 days a week, but we're going to start having our morning runs where from 6 to 7 and 2 days a week we get after them. It's old school. It is. There's a reason why you win games, and it's a toughness check, and it's 4 weeks, 8 times, and you know some of the guys look forward to it. Other guys don't, but it makes our team stronger. It makes them more come together.
There is a reason why Chris has as many rings as he has fingers over the course of the last decade or so here at the University of Indianapolis. Congratulations, my friend. I know it's always a fun day for you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.